Welcome to this new Addon Spotlight. In this Addon Spotlight we're gonna look at the ATR 72600, which is a big propeller airplane, as you can see. Engines are running already. It's converted from FSX with permission, according to the developer. You can see it looks pretty nice, right? So it could be, if you would compare it with, say, a really native airplane which is built from scratch. You can see there's some details like this could be improved, but hey, it sometimes is the I would say experience you can have. So if you look inside, not too fast, you probably recognize the CJ4, and that's also what the developer mentioned. Hey, it's based on the CJ4, the interior of the aircraft. Same thing is applicable for the, I would say, flight systems. Be aware that there are some compatibility issues reported with the CJ4 Working Title mod. So if you use that one in combination with this aircraft, you might encounter some issues. But if you encounter them, then remove them, and the aircraft should, I would say, work pretty well according to all the notes in the comment section of the aircraft. So let's switch on some options here. It's hard to see, right? They're all hidden. So we're gonna set the ice protection to automatic. I'll leave the rest of the settings here, and as you can see, it's pretty detailed, right? So it has the Beechcraft King Air, I would say, flight controls. I'm not sure if that's correct because the ATR is, I think, a different brand, but for a free airplane we shouldn't complain too much. So the pilot has no heat, ignition still burning, and those are the things which will probably be fixed in a later release, right? Because the engines are already running, as you can see, and you can hear them. So let's see if this one or if this aircraft wants to fly. So we're gonna ask clearance for IFR departure.
Rotterdam clearance delivery ATR Foxtrot. Whiskey Echo Yankee ready to copy IFR clearance to Brussels.
ATR Foxtrot. Whiskey Echo Yankee is cleared to Brussels Airport as filed. Take off runway 24 climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure frequency is 119.175 squawk 6044.
I'm gonna acknowledge.
ATR Foxtrot. Whiskey Echo Yankee cleared to Brussels Airport as filed. Take off runway 24 climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure on 119.175 squawk 6044.
ATR Whiskey Echo Yankee readback is correct. Contact ground on 118.205 when ready to taxi.
So we're gonna contact ground because we want to take off.
Rotterdam ground ATR Foxtrot. Whiskey Echo Yankee with Alpha ready to taxi IFR.
ATR Foxtrot. Whiskey Echo Yankee taxi to and hold short of runway 24 via taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 119.705 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 24 via taxiway Alpha ATR Whiskey Echo Yankee.
So as you can see, this is Rotterdam Airport right now. Keep in mind that next week a new world update will be released, which according to the, would say, pre-release notes, will contain an update for this airport. So I'm looking forward to it. So in the meantime, we're gonna ask for some pushback help.
Rotterdam ground ATR Foxtrot.
Because as you can see, if we would drive, I would say, straightforward, then we would hit some people. So let's wait till the pushback car connected. One of the things is that if you would remove the or make sure that you remove the parking brake. So we just did that, but I need to warn you, because you can already see what happens. It will start driving directly. In this case, we hit the driver from the pushback car. Luckily, Flight Simulator automatically corrected this. So we're gonna remove the parking brakes. So right, if you're in the, let's say, drone mode, then simply press the letter C, and then you can still control the aircraft.
Rotterdam ground ATR Foxtrot.
And don't forget to push C if you want to control the drone again.
ATR Foxtrot, Whiskey Whiskey Echo Yankee, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
So here you can see it's pushing us back really nice. And there's a nice 787 on the runway, as you can see.
Rotterdam ground ATR Foxtrot. Whiskey Whiskey Echo Yankee requesting the end of pushback.
ATR Foxtrot, Whiskey Whiskey Echo Yankee request to end pushback.
Again, don't forget to set it back on parking brakes. And now let's go inside. And then we can start taxiing once the pushback truck is gone. If we look there, you can see the 787 moving away, right? So let's have a look at that. Let's follow it. Boo. Hope it gets airborne. Yes. So now return to our own flight. And let's remove the parking brakes. And in the meantime, we can see the 787 airborne already. Going a little bit too fast for taxiing. So let's reduce the speed a bit. In the meantime, we can go back to clearance, right? Because we need to taxi to the runway, then wait before we're exiting the runway, then ask for permission to take off. We're almost there. Can look at the outside, right? So there's another chopper, so it's busy around the Rotterdam airport. So probably a lot of people flying in their weekend using Flight Simulator 2020. More and more people will do that. Probably it's become a new hobby for most of them due to the situation where the world is in currently. So we're gonna decrease speed, and then we're gonna tune into the tower. We're gonna ask clearance.
Rotterdam Tower ATR Foxtrot. Whiskey Whiskey Echo Yankee ready for IFR departure runway 24.
ATR Foxtrot, Whiskey Whiskey Echo Yankee cleared for takeoff runway 24.
So I'm gonna acknowledge clearance.
Cleared for takeoff runway 24 ATR Foxtrot. Whiskey Whiskey Echo Yankee.
So we're almost there. You can see the chopper is following us. So let's go full throttle now. In the meantime, I set the flaps. So let's be careful and we're not going too fast, right? That's not what we want. And also decrease speed a bit, because you can see the aircraft goes really fast in a very short time. And now we're airborne. So you can see the city of Rotterdam there. So I'm gonna contact Amsterdam Center.
119.175 for ATR Whiskey Echo Yankee. Amsterdam Center ATR Foxtrot. Whiskey Echo Yankee is climbing through 1,500 feet for 6,000 feet.
ATR Foxtrot, Whiskey Echo Yankee Amsterdam Center, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
Okay, that's that piece. Now we can, I would say, see the industry around Rotterdam. And so let's see if we can switch on the autopilot. Come on. Flight director is on. FLC is on. Autopilot is now also switched on. Fuel damper is switched on. Then we can use either the heading or the navigation. Prefer to use the navigation. It doesn't look like I was gonna make a turn, and then it will fly us to Brussels. Which will not be part of this this video. So as you can see, this airplane looks really cool. There are some things related to the, I would say, realism, which can be adjusted. Let me go inside the aircraft, as you can't hear me. And there's also some work to do. Again, this is an early release of the aircraft, so it's kind of expected that there's some work to do. But if you want to try, I would say, a huge propeller airplane, then it's definitely one of, I would say, the airplanes which you need to put on your list, because it's really cool. As you can see, it's really huge. So I'm gonna set the flaps to 0 again. So in here is, for here this video ends. In this video we had a look at the huge propeller aircraft, which has been, I would say, not released yet, but it's officially still in development phase. As you can see, the aircraft looks really nice. It's the ATR 72600 using the CJ4 add-on, so keep that in mind. If you're having issues and you've got the CJ4 working title add-on installed, please try to remove it and try again, because there are some compatibility issues which some people are reporting. Here ends this video. Hope you liked it. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button. If you've got questions or comments, then use the comment box below the video. And if you want to stay up to date about new videos I'm posting, then consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.